often people believe they know what the problem is, but in my experience, those are often symptoms rather than the root of what's actually going on. So, do you drive a car at all?
I had it until yesterday.
Okay, so in a car there is a check engine light, and when the check
Hmm.
engine light goes off, you take it to a mechanic. But when you take it to a mechanic, you want them to check the engine and not the light, right?
Right.
So it's the same thing. The problems that we often present are a symptom to actually what's going on underneath. And our minds are very programmable. They do their best to keep us alive. Sometimes, though, we experience things that leave energetic imprints. If you're in the yoga world, the word samskara might mean something to you. It's
Hmm.
like an aftertaste after eating something like
Right.
incredibly sour. And this can create unconscious responses, I'm sure you know, that influence how we think, how we feel, and how we behave, often without us realizing. Maybe you've heard of Pavlov's dogs. Is that something that rings a bell?
No,
Okay,
don't know.
so as a Pavlov scientist, he did this experiment. He saw that when his dogs heard this ringing of a bell, they would begin to salivate because they were expecting to get food. And it's this association where we hear or we experience something in the manifest world and we have a response that's subconscious. It's not that they intentionally began to salivate, it was just the response because they anticipated the food that was coming, right? And we do
Hmm.
similar things. We respond to things unconsciously in the world around us. These
Hmm.
patterns, they're not flaws, but often intelligent adaptations. At some point in our life, they serve a purpose. But sometimes
Hmm.
this helping us stay safe and making sense of our experience becomes outdated. So today, rather than trying to resist the pattern that you're going to speak into, we're simply going to become curious about it, to surrender into it, and in doing so, to start to collapse it. Is that making sense so far?
Hmm.
Okay, so my role here today, Daniel, Danny or Daniel?
Daniel is the name. Danny is how everyone calls me. So
Okay,
Danny is okay.
so today, Danny, rather than trying to resist, like I said, we're going to become curious, and my role isn't to give you advice or to tell you what to do. I'm not a coach in that sense. My role is to simply ask questions that either you haven't been asking yourself or haven't been asked to help you shine a light on what's really happening beneath the surface to create some illumination. And there may be moments in our conversation where I challenge something that you've said or ask you whether something is really true. And that's not because I'm trying to catch you out or anything. It's because our minds are very good at protecting familiar stories, even when those stories no longer serve us. So if at any point you need a moment to slow down or pause, or maybe even close your eyes and sit with a question, notice what's happening in your body, know that that's absolutely welcome here.
Good.
Sometimes the body knows something before the mind finds words to express it. So I'm not here to solve your problem, simply to help you dissolve it so you can leave here feeling lighter. Does that sound okay?